A question that comes up a lot for independent authors, meaning either self-publishing authors, hybrid publishing authors, or authors who are hiring a publishing services provider to help them do all the legwork involved in getting their book produced and available for sale, is where do I distribute? Do I distribute through IngramSpark, and what the heck is IngramSpark? So we all know what Amazon is, but let's break down IngramSpark. When I'm working with authors to get their books loaded, one of the questions I ask is, okay, we know you're going to load to Amazon. I've not yet had anyone say that they don't want to load to Amazon, because whether you love them or hate them, 60 to 80% of consumers buy their books online. And of those, 50% of them purchase them from Amazon. So it has to be a very intentional decision not to use Amazon to sell your book. I'm sure it happens, but it's rare. So one of the questions I ask is, do you want IngramSpark to be one of your distributors? And understandably, a lot of people are like, who the heck is that? So IngramSpark is a division of Ingram. Ingram is the largest wholesaler in the United States of books. When bookstores want to carry books, whether they're independent bookstores or big box bookstores like Barnes & Noble, they want to purchase them from a verified wholesaler. Why? Because there's a process in place. So they get their 55% discount. They have their 90-day return policy. It's like one-stop shopping. They have their person or their place where they go. They place their orders. They do their returns. They don't want to deal with all these independent publishers, understandably. So they go through a wholesaler, which right now is Ingram. You may have even heard of some smaller traditional publishers who are noted as distributing through Two Rivers. And sometimes it's noted as Ingram's Two Rivers, which is a little bit confusing because Two Rivers isn't, to my knowledge, owned by Ingram, but they use Ingram's warehousing system and service, which is a great benefit to them. So it allows some of the smaller publishers to utilize Ingram's services, which include their sales teams, to help get books into bookstores. Now, something to keep in mind there is that that is not a free service. So in this day and age, especially, in order to get your physical book, the paperback or the hardback, into a physical bookstore like Barnes & Noble or any of the other really big ones, airports, etc., you need a sales team that is meeting with the regional directors of that store on a quarterly basis and saying, these are the books that are coming down the pike that we are suggesting that you carry. And here's why we think they're going to do well. And then the managers of those bookstores say, sounds great. We'll take 2, or we'll take 20, or we'll take 200. But without that sales team behind your book, this is just the hard truth. It's very difficult to get your book into Barnes & Noble, Target, Costco, any of those big box stores. You can do it sometimes as a one-off if you've organized an event there with the manager of that particular store. But to get them in all the Barnes & Nobles or regionally in all the Barnes & Nobles is very, very difficult as an independent author. It's just what it is. And if you think about it, it makes sense. There's only so much shelf space in a bookstore, and the bookstore owners need those books to move. So they need to have a sense that what they put on the shelf is going to sell. Okay, so back to IngramSpark. So we've got Ingram, which is the main wholesaler, and then we have IngramSpark, which is a division of Ingram for independent authors to be able to load their books so that their books are not represented by the sales teams at Ingram, but they are available to go into the system and be ordered by booksellers and have the same parameters that a traditionally published book would have, such as the 55% discount and the 90-day return policy. That's why when you sell a book through, say, barnesandnoble.com, and it's a print book, your royalty amount will be about a quarter on average of what it is if that book were to have sold through Amazon, because there are a bunch of more middlemen in the mix, just to make it short and sweet. So as an independent author, why should you load your paperback and or hardback for sale also through IngramSpark? Based on my experience, this is why. I almost always load to Amazon, the paperback and the ebook for sale through Amazon. I load my ebooks for sale through a separate to go wide, so outside of Amazon, as long as I'm not involved in KDP Select, which none of my books are right now. I load to Draft to Digital. There are lots of other ebook retailers that you can use to go wide. There's Smashwords. I mean, there's a whole slew of them. I just use Draft to Digital. And then I use IngramSpark to also make my print versions available for purchase by booksellers, whether independent or big box, to make them available at libraries. It just makes them available. It does not make them automatically carried. So that's one of the contextual nuances that a lot of hybrid publishers don't tell their authors. They say you'll be available at 39,000 booksellers worldwide. That is not true. You will be available for purchase by perhaps that many booksellers worldwide, but you will not automatically be included in their catalog, in their store, in their anything, just because your book is available through IngramSpark. The booksellers at a minimum have to know your book exists. And with thousands of new titles being uploaded to IngramSpark and Amazon every single practically day at this point, they don't know unless someone tells them. I personally don't see any reason not to upload your paperback or your hardback for sale through IngramSpark, if for no other reason because it's now free to do so. So there's no upfront cost to load your book up there. What I tell authors is that you don't have to do it right away. So you can start out having your print version available via Amazon and having your ebook version available through either just Amazon or go wide with your ebook by using a supplementary service like Draft to Digital. And then later, if, for example, booksellers want to order it or you want to have it in libraries or whatever the case may be, you can upload it later to IngramSpark. So you don't have to feel this incredible pressure to get it done like right away. But also, please don't make two mistakes. Number one, don't mistake that just because your book is loaded to IngramSpark, it's going to automatically be available at all of these retailers. It's not. And number two, the order in which you upload your book to Amazon and IngramSpark is critically important. The order in which you do it, the process that you follow is so important to make sure that you don't end up getting rejected from Amazon, which I've seen happen more than thrice. And now that so much of Amazon's customer service backend is being run by AI, it is borderline impossible to get out of the matrix of I've been rejected. So the best way to avoid that is to avoid it from the beginning. That's part of what I walk you through in Publish the Damn Book Already, which I've put a link to below. If that feels like a great fit, I'd love for you to check it out. But either way, I just want you to understand what IngramSpark is. It's not imperative. It's not imperative that you do it right away. You will earn a lesser amount on books sold through, like the print version of books sold through IngramSpark, than you will earn through versions sold through Amazon. And you will not end up, it's not a guarantee that you'll end up in any bookstores. And you probably won't automatically, I can almost guarantee you won't automatically end up in any bookstores just by uploading to IngramSpark. But bookstores will, should they want it, have the option of ordering your book wholesale. Because let me tell you where they're not going to order it wholesale from, and that's Amazon, for all the reasons you can likely imagine. So if you want booksellers to be able to order your book wholesale, the way to do that as an independent author is to upload through IngramSpark. I hope this helps. If you have any further questions about IngramSpark, let me know and I'll do my best to answer them.